Alright guys, so today I'm going to be answering the question, is Blox Fruits falling off? But first, what is Blox Fruits? Blox Fruits is a one-piece bandit beater game. Essentially, you kill NPCs and get a cash and EXP reward. Max level currently is 2,550, so you can imagine how long the grind takes, not to mention side quests. Now you may be wondering, why would someone even spend their time playing this game? To be honest, there's no direct answer to that question. Some like the One Piece anime, while others just like the cool graphics of the game. I personally got introduced to the game by a friend. Now when I first started playing, my goal was to be the best in the world, but I would soon realize that that's impossible. Now if you truly want to capture the moment that Blox Fruit took a turn for the worse, you would have to go to update 17. This update brung players God Human, Soul Fruit, Blizzard Fruit, Sand Awakening, Phoenix Awakening, Dough Awakening, Soul Guitar, Cursed Dual Katana, plus lots of other fruits and swords. Little did people know, this would be the beginning of the end of Blox Fruits. By the time this update was complete, it gave players a whole new way to play the game. Different YouTubers were busting out combos left and right, and honestly, I can't blame them. One-shot combos were the easiest way to go viral. After the update was out for a while, players grew tired of having to fight a different person with the same combo each day. It just altogether made the game not fun, so they simply stopped playing the game altogether. Just as Blox Fruits was about to die, the concept of V4 was introduced to us. Now you would think after losing so much players, Blox Fruits would nerf their game a little bit, but no, they did the complete opposite. V4 allowed players to get their stats maxed out for a short duration of time. To add on to that, each race had a different ability, but to be fair, V4 was hard to get. Each step to getting it took hours, if not days to complete, but once you got it, you were virtually unstoppable. The only thing that could counter V4 was another V4. This forced players to do the long hard process of getting V4. This was the last straw for most people, especially mobile players. As a mobile player, I can personally tell you myself that the experience was long and gruesome, and people running around with V4 didn't help at all. Finishing the last step of V4 felt like going home after a long day of school. I thought to myself, I can finally counter V4, but one thing I didn't account for was Soul Guitar. Soul Guitar is a big part of Blox Fruit's PvP, so I spent a couple hours getting it. All of that just to realize I couldn't even use it. Now for some of you PC players, you might not understand what I mean by this. Let me explain. On iPhone, you can only use Devil Fruits, Fighting Styles, and Swords. If you want to use a gun, you have to go into your inventory, tap on the gun, then tap out of your inventory. And if you want to do it again, you must do the process all over again. Now you may be wondering, why is that such a big deal? The problem with that is that it takes over 2 seconds to do. Now any gamer would know that 2 seconds can be the meaning of life and death in a game. And honestly, it's sad to see that a multi-million-dollar game can't accommodate for mobile players. And this problem doesn't just occur with me, it happens with millions of other players. It just simply isn't fair that Blox Fruits is too lazy to do anything to help improve our gameplay. Speaking of, I'm just generally confused why some players think that all fruits should be equal. I've been seeing players say spammer in the chat for almost every fruit in game. And if I'm being honest, that's just stupidity. In One Piece, there are a bunch of fruits that aren't equal to each other. Take Luffy versus Enel for example. That fight obviously wasn't fair. The reason for this is that all fruits have their pros and cons. This goes for Blox Fruits and any other One Piece game out there. But anyways, one of the biggest reasons that Blox Fruits players don't want to play the game anymore is because of updates. Blox Fruits has made a habit of releasing the news of an update, then waiting 2 to 3 months to release it. And it's no different with the most recent update. According to the Blox Fruits roadmap, we were supposed to get an update by the end of 2023. Yet it's been 6 months into 2024 and still no update. This is one of the biggest reasons I've been seeing my own friends leave Blox Fruits. And it's not like they don't have the resources. Blox Fruits has millions of dollars. The question is, why don't they update every month? If I had to guess, they probably use the hype of the game updating to get more money. You see, Blox Fruits was originally a cash grab, but the game got more and more popular over time, so the owners decided to take it more seriously. One of the lesser asked questions though is, can we blame them? You see, a bunch of anime games have been getting deleted due to copyright reasons. Maybe Blox Fruits is reworking things so that they don't look too similar to the One Piece anime. If this does happen to be the case, Blox Fruits should be more open with their community and let us know what's happening behind the scenes. This would not only give players closure, but it would help Blox Fruits keep players playing. If we're being honest, communication is the only thing that Blox Fruits needs to stay alive, yet that's the main thing they lack. One game that has good communication when it comes to players is RLCs. For those of you who don't know, RLCs is another One Piece Roblox game coming out soon. They are very good when it comes to updating players and how fast the game is developing. This is one of the main reasons Blox Fruits players are switching from Blox Fruits to RLCs, including myself. Anyways guys, that's all I have for you today. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below if you're going to be playing RLC, and if you don't have a crew, join the Discord in the description to join ours. I would also like to thank Orbit for some of these Blox Fruits clips. With that said guys, remember to like and subscribe. Peace.